Hello guys, Brandon Carey here, and today we are coming back to Legends of Runeterra because it is not Magic the Gathering and will not be predatory in its business practices. At least not yet. I'm sure it'll happen eventually, as with all card games do apparently, but so far League of Legends has been pretty good with the way it's monetized its systems. So we will give that its patronage and not Magic the Gathering. So, with that said, a new lab mode has come out, and it is a single-player lab mode, which means we only play against the AI. And I am curious to see how this goes. Battle your way to Targon's Peak with Leona or Diana. Complete your journey for a special reward. Face 3 enemies with their own unique abilities. Each game will start with one additional mana gem. You'll have higher Nexus health for the final showdown. Customize deck by drafting reinforcements after each game. Don't worry about running out of cards. Game will go on until Nexus health is out. Okay, so there's no possible way of milling out. That's good to know. But Tower of Night, it seems like it's just special rules. Like it's Runeterra, but with some special rules. So let's give it a try. Leona or Diana? I'm going to choose Diana.
Find my way in darkness.
Oh, I gotta choose an ability. First round, first unit you play this round. Each round, the first unit fills its mana cost. Each round, the first time you activate Nightfall, create a random celestial in hand with cost equal to your maximum mana. You activate Nightfall, restore your spell mana, and if it's the first activation this round, draw a card. All of these seem pretty decent abilities. Create a random celestial in hand with the cost equal to your maximum mana. We don't have to worry about decking out, so maybe just drawing a card would be the better option. Yeah, I think I want to go choose Mystic Moon. So I get to. Oh, I have to fight. Oh, I see. This is literally the it's a 3-round structure. So the first one will be against Lulu, then Trundle, then Aurelion Sol. Alright. Round start. Give a random ally the highest power among my allies this round. Okay. So she embiggens her forces. Randomly. This will be interesting. I'm eager to see how this goes. Time permitting, we can even try the other side of this with Leona. Yeah, these are pretty decent. Oh, cool. Voice well, actual story happening. That's kind of neat. That's kind of nifty. Is that a 1-drop? Okay. That's...
Only a fool would enter battle unprepared.
See if they block. That's what I want to see.
We will be free.
I think I will hold for now. Oh, it has support. Fuck. That could be a problem. I think I still gotta let it through, though. Oh, okay. Hey, Jasmine. Let us make some moves. See what we get from invoking. And spell shield. I'll take the destroyer. That'll be good for later in the match. With this, I can invoke to Nightfall again. Or Nightfall to invoke again. And Golden Sister seems like a good card. Attacking is not going to be great. That grows up to 4/4 this round. Okay. Oh. Oh, that's not permanent. Oh, interesting. Okay.
You were misguided.
Strike, double my power. That's gonna get out of hand quickly.
Chosen of the moon.
We open our hearts to her gentle light.
All right. Let's see how this goes. I can trigger Nightfall one more time. I do have Diana transformed, which is not the worst thing that could happen. In fact, that is quite good.
On the horizon.
Let us.
Unseen, unheard, the new moon conceals you from our foe. Find your path in the dark.
That will give us.
No false light.
That will give us a attack boost and challenger. Like so.
The moon approaches her zenith. May her silver light enshroud us.
Which should allow me to take care of this squirrel.
I will be heard.
And whatever else they want to throw my way.
New. Sorry.
No sense in trying to pump up. That's what I want to see. And this should be nice.
Rule the skies.
And here we see the rarely seen pit. She's super
I will. Okay, she doesn't have overwhelm, right? So I can just do this.
Our way.
And this.
You are beneath me.
She's running out of cards too, which is another handy thing. I think I'll take the 4 though. Alright, I boost it. Whoops, still dead. 4 damage hurts, but it's not the worst thing in the world. This is against an AI too, so I'm not particularly afraid. All these have Nightfall, so you play this little Poro here. And now we can invoke a Nightfall. Let's invoke again. Ooh.
Daylight fades and dusk soothes.
As the moon rises, quiet reflection begins.
Hello. 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 Hello.
Okay. We can get rid of this swole squirrel. So damage to another enemy? I don't really see a good target. I guess we can knock you down a peg to make blocking you a little more convenient.
Night descends.
And this
Face your heretic.
seems like a good enough attack. So far, so good with this first round. The AI hasn't put up much of a fight. I wonder if they'll attack. All right. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Fear not death.
We have no quarrel. No further.
You were misguided. Hide no longer.
Let's invoke. Ooh. Silence could be good to have at a later point. And then we will
Our light grows brighter.
dance in the pale moonlight. Okay. We'll do it again. Let's hunt more, I guess, to make sure they survive. Or just to sell through the deck. And at this point, we just win. Unless they have something that can stop us.
The full moon awakens the soul.
Because all I have to do at this point is just this.
No more lies.
And victory is ours. And that is round 1. That counts as a PvP win even though we fought a single player round. That's cute. I like it. Now we can choose to add a pack of cards to our deck. Pale Cascade. Nice Shade Stalker. Okay, so this basically adds a champion and a spell. Nocturne. Vulnerable. Ooh. Live attack with 5+ Nightfall allies. Made Nightfall this game. Huh. I'm gonna choose Nocturne. I like Fitz, but I'm not a huge fan of his playstyle. I like Karma a lot, but oh, you know what? This actually. Oh no, Allegiance. Yeah, let's go with Karma. I like Karma. I changed my mind. I talked myself out of what I was in before. Each round, the first time allies attack, steal 2 power from random enemy and give it to a random attacking ally this round. Oh! Okay. That's gonna suck. But hopefully, we have the tools to deal with that. Oh, I already drew Karma. But we might not need her right now. We should probably put her away for a bit. We make the first move. I don't like that. I don't like being on first attack. Get an extra mana gem this round. Okay, so just a 0-2. But it will get stronger. We'll create extra mana gems if we allow it to. It's worth it to let him attack first. So he doesn't get the bonus, but he has no power on our board. And now we can behold. Ooh. That's not bad. And then we can behold again. Play, invoke. Okay. Obliterate an enemy may prove useful if this is the kind of deck I'm afraid it is. So for now,
Speak truth.
and we will challenge this unit and see what comes.
There you are.
I expected that, so let's pump you up and pump you up. Nice. I don't want to actually see you attack, so bye. Let's get Dan out, because he can transform now.
Resplendence, but they could not break me. chosen of the moon.
We open our hearts to her gentle light.
Let's invoke. Ooh. That's gonna be good to have at the end of the game. And we will get elusive.
Approaches her zenith. May her silver light enshroud us.
Make way for trolls!
No more lies. I will be heard. Hearts unshackled.
Alright, this should be a good attack. Well. Bye. Okay. So let's trigger our Nightfallers.
Arise in our time of need.
Break bone for Troll King through.
And I cannot suffer that to stay on the board, so... Oh, take care, Jasmine. Bye.
I cannot turn back.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the way it had to go. This is easier than I thought it was going to be, actually, by quite a bit. I thought this was going to be a lot tougher than it is. I guess the at the end of the day, it is still the game's AI. Ravhoom, create a random Daybreak card. I don't want this Daybreak shit. The Immortal Fire. I'm not targeting enemies, so I don't know if Ezreal is going to be great. I mean, I'm going to choose V by virtue of the fact that I am by the way this deck wants to go, I am playing a lot of cards. So I think with V I will get to that plus 8 plus 0 very quickly if I have her in the deck. So I'm going to go with that. That is my logic there. When I summon a dragon, create a random dragon in my hand. Oh, that's going to be a problem. I might need to finish this fast, because dragons... That sounds real bad. That sounds real bad, actually. But, I mean, it is still, at the end of the day, Runeterra AI, so... Maybe I don't have much to worry about. Maybe I can combat trick my way out of this. I want to have a spell to cast early in the game, so... that's not an early game spell, but that will do. Ugh. This hand kind of sucks. 'Cause I can't really play anything because I need Mightfall really.
Shroud the world.
Dragon allies cost 1 less.
The summit.
And he has spell shield.
Night flowers upon my blade. Soon.
I can't let that stay around. This is already starting off pretty shitty.
As foretold.
Calm mind and open heart greet the night.
Okay. He's beholding. What has he beheld? I can't see it. And that will trade. That is acceptable.
This is our provenance.
And we will obliterate that. This is getting bad.
Speak truth.
Yep.
Ionia speaks through me.
But I should be able to get a lot of spells at least. Yeah, this seems fine. Okay.
Compassion, not anger, drives us to war.
I'm not going to be able to outvalue all the dragons on the board, so the most I can really expect to do is stun lock them.
My spirit is an unquenchable fire.
that gets copied.
Insolence.
And that is fine.
Find you. My star fades.
And this will give me elusive.
Darkness hides in my
I
path.
should be able to start sneaking in damage at this point.
Only a fool would enter battle unprepared.
Cygnus, how I missed your light.
Thank the mother you're alright. What have you learned? Know your path.
Alright, and... need... I don't know there's much else I can really accomplish with the cards in my hands. So let's sneak some damage in.
Your way is clear. Go now with her blessing.
My thanks. May she guide my blade. He descended in sheer force of will.
I'm just gonna bounce that back to your hand. I don't want to see it. Alright.
You won't be silenced.
Thankfully I don't run out of cards, so I can keep doing this forever. I think we will put V out now. And I'm pretty sure this is game. His deck was powerful, but if you got answers, you got answers. And we'll see if he's able to get his answers to prevent enough damage to win, to not die. Looks like the answer is no. We even played Diana that round. Our hand was too full. Looks like Karma was the right choice, and so was V. Karma gave us the enough spells to keep our enemy off balance, and V got bonuses from casting all those spells. Check the home screen. The moon gives you her blessing. That means we got a new icon, I think. Yeah. Got a new icon out of that. Enough experience to unlock a new chest. We have enough time. We could probably see what the Leona side.
Blaze of light on the horizon.
First time to activate Daybreak Rally. Give your weakest ally barrier and +2/+0 this round. Every round. Seems to be a very aggressive strategy is what I'm looking at here. I tend to favor protection over aggression, so I will choose the shelter power. It looks like it's the same 3 matches. Okay, so we have... This looks like a deck built around playing, like, big cards with Daybreak. Whereas, Diana, you can play a lot of different Nightfall cards, because the first, all you have to do is have to play spells after the first one. Looks like Leona is focused on just, on getting Daybreak, which requires you to play that card as your first card each round. And that could be a little less easy to play around with, because Daybreak's limited to just 1 spell per turn, whereas Nightfall's is unlimited as long as you've cast 1 spell prior. That dynamic really does shift the way you have to think about it, so we'll see if I can make that shift. Okay. This is an interesting card to see in a deck because
The journey is difficult.
we don't actually want to cast multiple spells.
Remember my words.
Might as well block it.
My friend and I are soul collectors.
See, now, there's the Daybreak, but I don't actually think I want her Daybreak trigger just yet. I want to hold off on that.
Stories of your climb.
I'll see you again after I reach the peak.
Give me some time to start, I suppose.
Yup, that tasted purple.
Be brave.
Devotion through battle.
I throw him out, he's just gonna get killed, so I'll just
Burn away doubt.
attack. Oh, just going through?
We will not suffer unbelievers.
They will not escape punishment.
Swing.
What's 1 part sandalwood and 1 part pitch?
Okay.
This is not the way.
The guilty will bear.
You cannot sway me.
This could be a lot worse. This could be a lot worse, actually. Might as well make use of this mana while I have it. Stun the strongest enemy.
The dawn has arrived.
Carry her light across the mountain.
Spark and I will keep you safe.
Take this job, Samo.
Remember my words.
Devotion through battle. Unwavering strength.
Punish transgressions.
Alright, see what happens.
Trespassers.
And Leona should level up next turn.
A sacred guardian fueled by holy light. I am the bulwark against darkness.
I'm sure you are, lady.
Carrots can fly, Rib.
This is serious, Bree. These gems grant a wearer harmony.
Alright, and that's all I can block, so fine.
Sunlight burns in our weapons.
Oh, you son of a bitch! That's fine, actually. That's forcing me to block with her elusive units.
You like frogs, huh?
Which are the ones I'm actually afraid of.
The enemies of day will fall.
And now you're running out of cards.
Off we go. Go down.
Are you guys trying to get caught?
I think I'll pass.
Is it adventure time, you guys? What do you say, Glow? That's a yes.
Let me.
They're our friends, Glow.
You spurn my gift?
Fall, heretic.
The barrier has been a very useful trait to keep my stuff alive. Let's try this again.
We rise.
No. I can't imagine what you would play.
Look, Rib, just what we needed.
Hello, lady.
Hello, frog.
Hello, parsnip.
Blessings from the
This
sun.
should hopefully force enough damage through, or even that lifelink doesn't help.
Glory.
Who are you? Okay.
There we go. I don't think I needed that for the record, but it doesn't like it would be a waste anyway, so it's worth doing just to make sure the damage goes through. Ooh. These are all good. It's always day for us. I'll get that regardless of which one I choose. Genevieve Elmhart. Give my supported ally a barrier this round. I'm gonna check. This seems to be a very aggressive deck, so I'm gonna go with Quinn, actually. We'll see how that goes. Quinn and her scout ability should allow us to get a lot of damage through. Oh, we might as well start by getting some daybreak triggers.
Thought me smell something.
Scorching light.
And I dare you to block. The Golden Sister is usually a good card. Play Leona.
Dawn has arrived. With its light, the Solari will unite the heavens.
Me here and ready for fight! Ha! Now whole hunting party here.
Oh, he doesn't have regeneration, so this actually will be a good attack. I wonder if I'll know before blockers are assigned who loses the power.
What did you find?
Demacian needs heroes.
Bow to your king.
Okay, I do know.
Believe or burn. You cannot sway me.
Gods.
I'll defend these forests to the end. We will defend them to the end. Still heart, steady aim. These woods belong to us.
The trolls are going to war.
Ready when you are. Always ready.
Alright, and
Stand and fight.
I'm gonna force you to die.
There you are.
Worth it to kill the troll. Okay. Do I dare hope that this just wins the game? Yeah! GG! Surprised he didn't have anything to play. I guess they were all like high level or high drop cards. This is definitely a deck that wants to get closer to the ground. Oh, I definitely want Misfortune, especially with Leona in my deck. Let's see what my other options are. Warning Light is... yeah, that's... yeah, I want Misfortune. You want to get really, really aggressive. We want to get really in there. We want to make big attacks, and we want to make them really hurt. Okay. Let's start with Misfortune, actually.
Shape the skies and mold the earth.
And Misfortune's a good start because we'll get a lot of attacks with her.
Come hither, you beasts of glory.
Ooh. I want to actually invoke. That could be useful.
Sunlight guide you, my brethren.
All unbelievers will see the light.
Guns blazing.
All right. Give me something, or... oh, they're not gonna block. I guess they'll just die, so...
Love ya.
Daylight everlasting.
Solari control all that her warmth touches.
Have no mercy.
Hmm.
No mercy for heretics.
Do a trick jab up your sleeve. Interesting.
As foretold.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it's always daylight.
Clad in shining sunlight.
It is always daylight.
The dawn has arrived. With its light, the Solari will unite. To shine like the sun, you must burn like it. The sun's splendor revealed.
Hmm.
Face it to the sun.
My spirit shines. Stand and fight.
Alright. Guess we'll just see how this goes. Kinda have no choice but to keep going into the offensive. Oh! Oh, okay. It is always daylight.
Sunlight blinds.
And I've got a barrier, so that should help.
Follow my lead. We rise.
This might be more than enough to actually end the game.
These woods belong to us.
Yeah, this should be lethal.
On me.
Gotta love misfortune. There we go. That is aggression. That is raw aggression. Oh, gotta love misfortune. Okay, man, that was a match. Actually, not really. It's still against the heart. It's still against the Runeterra AI, which is not the best. And that was a fun little challenge, though. And now we have the sun's blessing on top of it. You got sunrise and moonfall. But it was a good round. It is always daybreak. You get a random epic. Oh, a random champion. Nice. But that's all I've got to show for this stream. Thank you guys for joining. Remember, wear a mask, social distance, wash your hands, Black Lives Matter, and all lives can't matter until Black Lives Matter. Take care and have a good night.